The first play in the season, and it will actually start off the season in the middle of this year, is Stephen King's Misery. And here to tell you about Misery is the court's Associate Director, Mr. Dan Bain.
Thank you very much, Ross. I came to Stephen King quite late in life. I figured that anyone that wrote that much, that was that prolific, was probably a bit average. They'd be airport novels, you know, written for a lowest common denominator audience, trading cheaply and the ghoulish, exploitative. Except when I eventually picked one up, they actually aren't that. They're narratively sophisticated portraits of singular, particular characters in extraordinary circumstances. And when you swing for the fences, as often as King does, currently 54 novels, there might be a few misses, but the man has been consistently knocking them out of the park since 1973. King is most known for his work in horror. The Tommyknockers, Salem's Lot, the genre-defining work It, the exceptional The Shining, are standout examples of supernatural horror. But his work in taut, psychological thrillers, in his acute observation of the poetry of the mundane, of carefully crafted, fallible, beautiful human characters, is just as evident in works like The Green Mile, The Stand, The Shawshank Redemption, and at the court this year, in his study of the destructive nature of obsessive fandom and the redemptive power of writing, Misery. I am so excited to be working to bring this piece to life to open the next season. My background is comedy, right? But I firmly believe that making horror and making comedy, they rely on the same technique. It's just they wear a different hat. They both are built from creating tension and then releasing tension. It's just comedy releases it sometimes in a slightly different way. As a company whose mission statement includes the phrase to provoke stirring reactions, I think we would be remiss in neglecting both fear and dread from the ways in which to affect an audience. The catharsis that comes from the resolution of these feelings when experienced in the safe context of a theatre is unique to the genre, unusual for the modern theatre, and will be a first for the court theatre. Misery is the story of Paul Oakes, famous novelist, writer of the Misery-Chastain historical romance series, who was rescued from a near-fatal car crash by his #1 fan, Annie Wilkes, and has been adapted for the stage by William Goldman, the screenwriter of the enduring 1990s film. I hope that you'll join me in discovering the depths to which fans will show their devotion and the power of the written word as a lifeline